GTA 6 fans were anxiously hoping that with Rockstar releasing the new GTA Online DLC bottom dollar bounties, that there would be something in the update related to Grand Theft Auto 6, whether it be a treasure hunt, some sort of secret, or Easter egg. And on the surface right now, it seems like nothing of that has happened, but Rockstar Games have slipped in some content from Grand Theft Auto 6, directly backported it. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. And what we're looking at in particular here is Rockstar porting cars, vehicles, and logos that are going to be in Grand Theft Auto 6 into Grand Theft Auto Online. And this is something that they've actually done for a couple of years now, really since probably GTA 6's development has started ramping up all the way back to the After Hours update, which released in 2018. And from there, it was small little things, whether it be logos for sodas like Ecola, or whether it be brands that were actually revealed to us thanks to the GTA 6 leaks that occurred in September 2022, like the Vice City Metro Mule logo that can actually be found on one of the Arena War vehicles. And Rockstar have done something very, very similar with a handful of the cars and vehicle liveries that we can see in the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC update. Let's start with this vehicle right here, the Ubermacht Niobe, which is clearly a parody of the BMW i8. And it's one of the coolest cars that Rockstar introduced in this update. And one of the liveries that you can see on there is called Modular Race. And you can also see that there's a handful of other different sponsorships on there, like Zero Gas, Tinkle, Tension. Those are all recognized in the GTA series as brands we know, parodies of existing real-life companies. But Modular, that actually has no reference in any prior Grand Theft Auto game, which means this is something taken straight from Grand Theft Auto 6 and backported here in GTA Online. Now, that isn't the only time we can see that brand new Modular logo pop its head up. If you actually apply the new drift tuning feature to a handful of both new and existing cars, you'll get access to new liveries. This one in particular is for the Dinka Jester RR, and there's two liveries in particular, Tech Punk and then Tech Punk Inverse, that have Modular Tech on there. So I would have to imagine that Modular is some sort of tech company or some sort of electronics corporation in Grand Theft Auto 6 that has made its way into GTA Online in the form of these pretty unique looking liveries. It kind of makes you wonder what kind of company Rockstar is parodying there. They have parodies for so many existing brands, so again, it makes you wonder what they've thought up with for Modular. The next new livery that features seemingly a new auto-related brand is Ned's, and I'll show you guys a couple examples of it right now. It stands for Nitrous Enhanced Drive Systems, and this is clearly a parody of NOS, which stands for Nitrous Oxide Systems. And this can be seen on several vehicles. Again, I'll show you guys some examples of what that looks like right now, where you can just see it in plain text, Ned's, and then you can see what it stands for underneath, Nitrous Enhanced Drive System. You see this on a lot of the brand new liveries. And I know this sounds like an infomercial, but wait, there's more. There's also another auto-related brand called T-East, which I'm assuming is a parody of C-West. And in real life, C-West is one of the most reputable auto parts manufacturers in the world. So you see their liveries show up on a lot of real-life vehicles, just like you see NOS appear on real-life vehicles a lot as well. And why we know these are directly ported from GTA 6 is because they have never appeared in the Grand Theft Auto series, all the way back to Vice City up until the HD era, GTA 4, GTA 5, and up until now have never appeared in Grand Theft Auto Online. And you can do like a direct comparison. If you take a look at some of the liveries that were added, let's just say, for example, in Los Santos Tuners with these vehicles, you can see that all of the brands are old, like Zero Gas and Shark and Globe Oil, but on all the new liveries, you see Rockstar start to dabble in the Grand Theft Auto 6 logos and brands that they've brought over. And there's a couple more that you guys can probably spot as well, like for example, when I was going back and editing this video, you can see that Rockstar, in this one in particular, has used the brand new Ecola livery that Rockstar have replaced from Grand Theft Auto 5 to GTA 6. Just like brands update their logos in real life, Rockstar does the exact same thing, and they've also added another instance of that on one of the bounties you can actually capture. You have to break into a hideout, and you can see that one of the banners posted up around the entrance to this location says Logger Beer. This is actually the new logo that's going to be used for Logger Beer, and that is featured in the GTA 6 trailer. So I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. This is a very quick shot of Jason and Lucia leaving the supermarket that they're just robbing, but you can see in the top right-hand corner that that is the new logo for Lager Beer. And like I mentioned, Rockstar Games updates the logos of these beers and these companies and these brands just like they do in real life. And I'll show you an example of how that actually happens right now. You can see that this is Lager Beer in Grand Theft Auto 4, which obviously came out in 2008 and would have been developed in the early 2000s, 2004, 2005, etc. You can see that is a much different logo from the one that appears in Grand Theft Auto 5, which I know this is the Lager Light version, but you can see there it is an updated logo, and certainly even more different than the Lager Beer logo that's going to be arriving in GTA 6 that, again, has been backported here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So this feels like Rockstar sneakily putting in some liveries featuring brands from Grand Theft Auto 6 that have not been in the Grand Theft Auto series before. And that's not all. Fans seem to believe that the Canis Castigator, which currently isn't out yet, and the Declasse Yosemite 1500 are the most likely Grand Theft Auto 6 vehicles that have been backported. According to one user, they say they absolutely scream common Leonida traffic vehicles. And that's a good point. Rockstar Games is going to have to fill the streets of Vice City and Leonida with lots of common cars. You can't just have all these fancy sports cars and supercars all over the place. You're going to have some normal-esque vehicles, and the Castigator and Yosemite 1500 certainly are those sort of normal-looking cars that, while Rockstar can utilize them for a DLC, are just going to be simple traffic fillers by the time Grand Theft Auto 6 gets here. And after you say that, you kind of look at those two cars and say, you know what? You're 100% right. Those vehicles definitely look like they're going to just be traffic cars for GTA 6. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if all of these vehicles were featured in Grand Theft Auto 6, just given how close this update is to the game launching, which again is going to be happening in just about a year if Rockstar keeps that fall 2025 release date. And many people who believe that this was sort of a boring update, or it lacked a lot of content, or it wasn't Rockstar's best effort, is because Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely 100% what Rockstar is working on at their studios and their offices. There's a handful of people that feel like that's the case, and the fact that we even got anything at all here in online is either A, just Rockstar doing a service to the fans so that there's something to keep them occupied until GTA 6 gets here, and B, sort of a testing ground for the things we just talked about. Adding vehicles into the game that are probably backported from GTA 6 and using it as an opportunity to see how their in-game and using it as an opportunity to see how the logos they implement might appear on car liveries. It's just something to think about, but I think we might be onto something here with the logos that are backported and the cars and vehicles that seem to be backported as well. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Do you think Rockstar Games is up to something here with backporting some brand new logos and brands that we've never seen before in the Grand Theft Auto series on these cars in GTA Online? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel, and be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.